Okay, hi there everybody, it's Karl Escape Trailer, and today we're heading off to Osoyoos to do some preparation for the rally, which is at the end of May. We have a couple of 21 NEs hooked up to our trucks, just assembled the E2 hitch onto this one. Now we're ready to go, we'll see you on the way.
About 2/3 of the way from Chilliwack to Osoyoos, you will find the town of Princeton, and this is where we stopped off. It has a Chevron and an A&W, which are nice if you want to use the restroom, grab some food, or just walk around and stretch your legs. After Princeton, we made a beeline for Mid-April Campground. Now we're going to quickly walk you through some of the key things to know when you arrive, but then we'll take a look around Osoyoos later on. Now, first thing to note are these beautiful statues that you will see all around town. I captured a few of them in this video, but when you arrive, see if you can find them all. Now, as you go down this road, if you continue up the road, you'll make it to Sonora Dunes, which we'll take a look at later. And looking at the sign on the right-hand side, it points you to the campsite, which is over to the left. Now, as you continue down this road, make sure to keep your eyes to the left where you will see more of those nice statues. And of course, just to the right of those statues is the office. Now, Karl's going to tell us some key things to know.
Okay everyone, so when you come into the campsite, there's going to be two lanes on the very beginning. The right-hand lane is for your check-in lane, and the left-hand lane will be through traffic. Now, there may be a bit of a lineup, tends to be on the Thursday, certainly on the Thursday when people are coming through. But this year, for Escape, we're planning to set up somewhere here on the right-hand side to welcome you as you come in, at least then register so we know you've arrived at the campsite and which campsite location that you're going to, because it is possible that might change when you do arrive.
And here's a peek at all the important information to know at Mid-April Campground. All vehicles must be registered at the office. Dogs must be leashed at all times. And watch out for rattlesnakes. Moving on from the check-in office, of course, where you will go next depends entirely on where your site is. So there's this nice board here to tell you where all the sites are, and there's also a map here at the front. If you follow the road to the left after the check-in office, you will find the first Clubhouse. Let's meet up again with Karl, who's going to tell you some key things to know at the Clubhouse.
Okay there, hey everybody. So now we're at the Clubhouse and we're just going to get ourselves organized for the events that we're going to have, starting off, of course, with the Escape dinner on the Friday night, and then the Escape breakfast on the Saturday morning, which will then lead us to the potluck dinner on Saturday night. So this is kind of the Clubhouse area, and if the weather coordinates with us, we'll be able to have all the outside seating as well as the buffet lined up for folks. And remember, we have meat and vegetarian. We're going to be sending out some vegetarian sort of options for people here in the next, probably go out with this video at the same time. So rules also to remember, there's a swimming pool and a hot tub in here. The hot tub is currently not in use, but hopefully by the time we get here in May, hot tub will be up and running and you'll be able to completely chill out and relax. Okay, Harrison, let's go do some more video work.
Some key things to note in and around the Clubhouse first is that right behind the Clubhouse is where the majority of the Escape Rally attendees are going to be. This will be full with escapes come May. And just to the right of there, you have a laundry room. We'll talk a little bit more about the laundry rooms just here in a moment. Inside the Clubhouse, or kind of on the perimeter, you have a bathroom, of course, for men and women. And then over here, you have another laundry room. Key thing to note with the laundry rooms is that they require a loonie, which is a Canadian dollar.
Okay, so we're inside now. This is the Clubhouse. And we're going to figure out how to get everybody into this Clubhouse. Obviously, not everyone's going to eat at the same time as we're coming through with the food, or as you pick up from the buffet and you come into this area, you'll grab a seat and sit down right beside people in this area. And then some people will cycle out as other people can cycle in. So then we also have our podium space. And in our podium space, we'll do some short speeches. I think people hear me enough. They don't want to hear me continuing to talk. And then we're also going to have a bit of a live trailer talk event, shall we say. So some guests coming on board for that. You can guess who they are down below. And we'll have them set up and they'll give a quick talk about their experience or their trailer or what they've done. And then they'll be available for some question time after or from the podium area. And then from there, we'll move forwards. So really looking forward to it, guys. It's going to be such an exciting event. Okay, so one thing to be mindful of this year is we're going to have nearly 300 people and fire regulations require that we have less than 220 people in clubhouse number 1, which was the first clubhouse we just showed you. Now we have clubhouse number 2, which is a slightly different part of the site, but quite close to clubhouse number 1. So we're going to have a look at this one. So we're going to end up with folks split between 2 clubhouses when it comes to the big activities, the dinner activities, for sure. And then we'll split ourselves and we'll run between the two different clubhouses. So let's take a quick peek at this one. So the same things apply to this one as the other one. You know, if somebody's feeling a bit immature, then they must be supervised. Okay, good. Close. Hi there. All right, so this is clubhouse number 2. We'll have this set up in the same way with all the tables for folks. Less of a podium to stand on, so we'll have to stand on a chair. Okay, here we are on the back side of the clubhouse. We thought we'd just come out and have a quick look around for everybody. So as you can see, obviously the beautiful sort of mountainous scenery in the background. Over here we have Incomip Winery. That's where the golf course is. Beautiful dining area in there as well. Apparently they do really beautiful food. I haven't been there for the food. I've been up to the golf course for sure. But that's a beautiful area to go and explore around. Beautiful vegetation in this area. Of course, it is more desert, obviously for the wine region that we're in. This whole valley is wine region. So you drive from here and you head north, either side of the lakes, and it's just wineries all the way. Absolutely beautiful. Well worth the drive for sure, especially up the eastern side of the lakes. The western side is nice. Eastern side is even more beautiful. Again, a beautiful area. Lots of flora, lots of fauna around here. Weeping willows everywhere, cacti, lots of scrub bush around the place. And then there's some nice animals. So you see little birds, little quail birds running around with their sort of headdresses on them. I guess they're on the males, presumably. But you'll see them scurrying around and running around the place. More so in the morning. They tend to run away when folks and dogs are out and about. But yeah, quite a beautiful area. I think everyone's going to really enjoy it. Oh, one note, we've walked the entire campsite today and there's over 300 sites here and we have the 2 escapes. We're the only ones here with escape trailer. We walked around, we looked for it, we said, we got to try and find someone with an escape, knock on their door and at least say hello. Nobody here. So it's just us. But come May, there's going to be 150 escape trailers here. It's going to be a wonderful experience. Well, would you believe it? We just walked around the entire site looking for someone in an escape trailer. We walked down to the front to do a little bit of quick video work. And there we go. We have an escape trailer.
Taking a quick foray to look at the bathrooms. Bathrooms are located all around Incomip Campground. They're similar to the laundry room in that you will need a loonie to run the shower for 5 minutes. So shower quick.
Okay, hi there everyone. Here we are. We're at the campsite. It's absolutely beautiful. Harrison's going to do a nice tour around for us. So on our reconnaissance mission, we've got some spots down by the waterfront. I think when it comes to the rally itself, people will be in different locations, but it's beautiful. So tomorrow we're going to go and do a walk around Osoyoos, central Osoyoos. There's some gems of stores around Osoyoos. We're going to take some video for you so to get you ready, interested in what you're going to do when you come to the rally at the end of May. Okay, hi everybody. Now we're downtown in Osoyoos. There's some beautiful shops, very eclectic stores to check out in the town. We're just on one side of the street here, looking across. There's a great Indian restaurant, Indian Flame. If you like Indian food, nice Indian food, and they have the pizza place right beside it. Good for anyone who got gluten or wants to be gluten-free, like Harrison is. We work our way down. There's one place that you just have to check out. It's absolutely not your archetypical hardware store, and that's the Home Hardware Store in Osoyoos. You're going to love this place. I would say go there. Just go there. You might spend 2 hours just walking through the place. It's got absolutely everything you can imagine. All right, so when you come into town and you need to stock up on some supplies, some food, there's AG Foods over here. And then on the other side, the other basic necessities if you want to get some beer, wine, or liquor. Okay, hi everyone, let's go for a walk. We've decided to walk up to the golf course, have a look around. I really wish I'd brought my clubs with me this weekend. Wasn't quite sure how much we'd get up to, but I think I would have ended up having time to play 9 holes here. Well, Harrison will get us some shots off the golf course. So it's a beautiful no-fuss sort of golf course here. Okay, so we've just been inside because we knew this area was on fire last year. So a nice little story here. This area is still here because one of the employees snuck back in during the fires, turned on all the sprinklers around the entire, around the building and on the outside, and saved the golf course area. And there are some interesting artifacts here from the fires that raged through. So I guess we're really glad it's still here. Awesome.
And now we'll take a look at the final statues that we saw on our trip. The first one here is at the Inca Desert Cultural Center, which is right next to the golf course. And the second is right in front of the golf course, and this is a beautiful statue with a very nice water feature underneath it.
Okay, well, we're almost at the end of our reconnaissance mission here in Osoyoos. There's a viewpoint. If you continue past the campground, up the mountain road, we get to this beautiful viewpoint. So from here, we're going to pack up, head back to Escape, and we'll be back again in May and meet you all. Looking forward to it. Thanks, everybody. I'm Carl at Escape Trailer. Remember, we're built for you.